Today, we are tackling flooring. We're gonna be using LVP, luxury vinyl plank, on the floor of the micro cabin. LVP is a composite engineered material, works really well for affordable, waterproof floors. We have young kids, they spill liquids all over the place on a frequent basis, so we like things that are affordable. So LVP checks a number of the boxes off for us. Oh dear. All right, we've got the first roll of blue underlayment put down. Now we're gonna start laying the flooring across it and then lay more underlayment as we need it. So for installing LVP, you don't need too much really. You need a mallet. This is, I think it's called a hanger. This is just used for tightening up the LVP and pulling it into position. These are spacers. We don't want the LVP right up against the studs. We want a little wiggle room. So the last piece here is too long. We're gonna have to cut it to make sure that this is one continual flow. So we're gonna flip the board over, measure the excess, then take it to the table saw to cut. We've got the Delta EcoFlow all powered up from the solar panel, powering the table saw to make all the cuts on the LVP. So we don't want the seams of the boards all lining up. That'll look weird and it'll just compromise the integrity of the floor. Seam, board across, seam, board across. So we're using the scrap piece from the last cut to begin this next row to offset all the seams on this next row of boards. All right, we're done with the first row of flooring on top of the underlayment. We're gonna roll another section of underlayment. So this LVP we used was left over from our previous project, because we're trying to do the project as cost effectively as we can. We need one more box to finish out this floor. We looked at Floor & Decor's website where we got this from originally, and a box of LVP was $95. And we're like, okay, let's ship it to the store or ship it to our house. Floor & Decor wants to charge us $300 for shipping. We are not buying that last box we need. So we're gonna go to Floor & Decor looking for Nucor 5mm LVP and just try our best to color match it. We found it. We found the 5.5mm coffee oak. It's not the same color as what we've been using, but it's what they have here. You can probably find leftover LVP on Facebook Marketplace, perhaps even flooring installers, Craigslist, to do your own tiny house or cabin project on the cheap. All right, let's see how bad the color mismatch is. Can't even notice it. Barely visible. Very subtle. Welcome to the mudroom. We're actually gonna leave the corners unfloored and make a 2x4 box. It's gonna be an access port, so we can drill holes for electrical or water lines to leave the shed. So those will just give us egress and ingress if we're trying to get pipes and cables in and out of the shed. We did it, the LVP is in. So we've got the LVP on top of that underlayment. We used LVP we had from a prior project to save money. We ran out of it and had to go buy this chocolate LVP. Honestly, it looks like a design choice. This looks like a Vogue boho interior designer came in and said, let's make the first band coffee oak and then make the rest of the floor blonde oak. It's gonna have this feng shui where people can understand that there are earthier vibes when you're entering the building and it turns lighter and airier as you come in. We're actually just cheap, but I'm hoping that's what people think when they enter into our micro cabin.